Derek.
Yo, what's going on, man? We are back with episode 18 of Making the Right Play Podcast. It's your host, man, Freddie B, man. Hey, y'all, just want to go ahead and clap it up. Episode 18, man. We back, man. Hey, we got a new schedule in here. We doing this during the week, y'all. So we appreciate y'all patience, man. We gonna get this out to y'all as soon as possible. All right. So, hey, DT, man, any words of inspiration this week, man, or encouragement?
Just continue to live life, folks. Hey, I just want to thank you, folks, for coming along on this journey. This has not been an easy one. We just thank you guys for just continue to stick with us. Just want to ask you guys to continue to like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I got. Go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, I'm just gonna piggyback off Derek. Appreciate the love, the comments. Just like, share, subscribe, and continue to be on this journey with us. And we appreciate everything you guys say and do for us.
For sure, man. And I just want to piggyback off of G, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Continue to like, share, subscribe. Please follow our TikTok at Making the Right Play Podcast. Also follow our IG at Making the Right Play Podcast. YouTube at Making the Right Play Podcast as well. MTPR. We appreciate y'all. We on Spotify. Anywhere you can find podcasts, y'all. Okay. So definitely let us know. Leave a comment, man. Let us know what you think, man. And we appreciate you guys for going on this journey with us. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started, man. Listen, first week of the NFL, y'all. Derek, we'll start with you here. What did you think about the first week of the NFL? And did anybody stand out to you? Maybe rookies or quarterbacks. Anybody that you thought played well and any teams. Just let me know.
Yeah, I mean, week one, everybody's just out there, just trying to find a way to get that first victory. So it was tough for a lot of teams, So congratulations to all the teams that was able to get that victory in week one. I think the biggest shocker to me out of that week came between that Green Bay and Detroit game. Like I really thought Detroit was going to go in there and win the game, but they got it handed to them. And on a personal level, I'm more disappointed in. Well, let me not say I'm disappointed. I'm appreciative of the win from the Cincinnati Bengals, but from the offensive standpoint, I was not happy with Zach Taylor play calling. And from the defensive standpoint, I didn't think Al Golden showed no pressure as far as bringing blitzes or anything like that. He played like a cover two zone the entire game, and that they was just able. Joe Flacco was just able to sit there and just dump it into the window. Every time 44 came into that window of the zone, he was hitting him with a pass. But overall, the defense held him down to 48 yards rushing. I think that was great, giving up 2 yards a carry on the rush. I think that was good. I see the boys over in Kansas City, they lost. I'm appreciative of that. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills had a major comeback there, so to help us there beat the Ravens. So that was another good game. And those type games there, those 1 point games is something. But after week one, I mean, I feel everybody still got a lot of stuff to work on. Here in Cincinnati, I feel like our offense got to get up to speed. And I feel it's really Zach Taylor that's holding his offense back with his play calling. It's too elementary. There's no complexity to his offense at all. You was running the ball successful the first drive. Why not continue to run the ball? You went away from the run. But overall, week one is in the books. I think it was a pretty good week. I think on my side, I think Shamar Stewart brought a lot of effort, a lot of get up coming in, playing defense on the defensive side. Your boy CTB, he need to go ahead and reevaluate himself because his play is horrible. And I like the Genty for the Raiders. I see Travis Hunter led his team in targets and receptions. Only had, I think, 33 yards on those catches, but that guess got to wait to see what happens. That's all for me there.
All right, definitely, DT. That was definitely a great perspective, man. Definitely about first week. What about you, G? What's going on? What you think?
I think it was a good first week. Like Derek said, the only one really shocked me was the Ravens. They had that lead, and I went to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. So I got to get up in the morning. I just knew they had that game in the bag, and next thing I know, I wake up, I see 41-40. And I was like, what? And I had to go back and look and see what took place. That fumble by Henry, which he don't do a lot, and I saw the Ravens should have went forward on 4th and 1. That made me look at Vegas, but that's the only one that really shocked me. I picked Green Bay. There wasn't none really. The Bengals was mild. They played good in the first half, second half, like Derek said. Zach Taylor play calling is terrible. He want to be a McVay or somebody. Like, he
That
need
he
to give up
don't.
the right. It just was terrible, man. Like, I mean, I'm losing stuff to say about the Bengals. They so soft. The rookie Stewart came and played. He had some rushes, but Knight played good. He had 10 tackles. Hendricks looked like he never left. He was keeping that motor running, getting back there. But the Bengals, I expect them to bounce back. But the week 1 was pretty cool. Last night was similar like the Ravens. That game was putting me to sleep, but I see Minnesota came back and JJ stunk it up. I got to get a shout out to him for being resilient, coming back in the second half and throwing 2 key touchdowns and putting his team ahead and getting the win. So as a rookie, I tip my hat off. In a game that I was watching, the Titans and Denver. Titans should have won that game twice. Ridley, those drops, you as the number 1 receiver. You made Cam Ward Daddy just put his head on the pole. Like, man, come on. But I do see Cam Ward and his resilience. He took I'm going to call it a Shador sack. They was in field goal range. He took a 15-yard sack, man. These guys got to learn to throw that ball away. But other than that, it was a pretty good week 1.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna say, watching the Bengals, that wasn't that. Of course, cardiac cats. I mean, what more do we want from us playing in Cleveland? I remember we played in Cleveland on Halloween, and we was goddamn awful. So you know what I mean. Also, I think Trey Hendrickson realized why Myles Garrett is getting paid that amount of money after that game. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's a disruptor.
But he didn't do nothing until the 4th quarter.
That's what I'm saying. But he did it when it counted, though. You know what I mean? Like, if they could kick field goals, they win that game. You know what I mean? If they could make catches, they win that game. I don't want to make excuses because we did get away with that game, but I can say that there was a lot of mistakes on the Cleveland Browns side. They had a great game plan. Great game plan. Keep the ball. Keep the ball from Joe Burrow. That was the game plan. Flacco, we don't care if you get 3 yards every down, long as we get a first down. And I'm gonna say Cleveland, man. I like the young boy over there, Sampson, or the running back that was over there.
Yeah,
he looked pretty good. 44 from Bowling Green, the tight end. He looked pretty good.
Looked great.
They got some decent weapons over there, man. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Njoku gets featured enough. I mean, he's so goddamn hard to tackle. You know what I mean? And G, you got a point. Yeah, the bread. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, they got some guys over there. Cedric Tillman, if he can stay healthy, he's a big wide receiver. Denzel Ward is what he like that. You know what I mean? Denzel Ward, I love Denzel Ward. I think he's very underrated. I don't think he talked about enough. Jamar Chase even gave him his love and said, "Hey, this man feet work and foot like this guy like that." You know what I'm saying? So we saw that as well. Last night was listen, if Caleb Williams don't learn how to get rid of that goddamn ball, he held it for too damn long. He could have probably threw 3 or 4 touchdowns last night. Roman Duzier did a double move yesterday, and he literally did the check down to Swift. He's holding it, but he's not letting it go. You know what I mean? So last night, that's why it was kind of boring with me. I thought Caleb would have, I thought this summer, especially under Ben Johnson, because they were looking to take shots, right? He thought, he's just not Jared Goff. Jared Goff is that he can make them throws and he got some weapons there. I think it's going to take some time, so I can't wait to see. Go ahead, D. Go ahead, G.
I was talking to my boy John Tay, one of our listeners. Let's just say it. Maybe he ain't good. Maybe he just ain't good. I'm going to say that calmly. I mean,
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I'm just saying maybe. I ain't guaranteeing nothing. all this transcendent coming out of college. That's why I say everybody's shitty when they get drafted. You did that there. This is another level. These vets, these guys know what you're doing. You know, they disguise more in the NFL. I'm saying maybe he's not good yet. He got to learn. Ben Johnson is probably be the guy to save him and grow with him. And I don't never say, I'm not saying that the doggy, you're just not good in the NFL yet. You got to get good. Tom Brady wasn't that nice. He had to get nice.
Right.
Check down king, 140 yards a game. But I can say that about Tom, who was Caleb. You got to grow. Now, we need to use those words that we use for Caleb coming out, transcended, the best number one quarterback since Cam. Let's get at the Jaden. Because Jaden doing what everybody was hyping Cam to do. I mean, Caleb to do. Poise, leading his team, less weapons. But Caleb, with the height, and I see a lot now in basketball, the height don't meet the talent. Then words like overrated and bust come, then it gets to this. Because you're not meeting the expectations of other people. But first of all, what he needs to do, and I ain't trying to be long-winded, fellas, you shut the fuck up and let your play work. Let your play speak. Don't go tell everybody that we got a nice kicker, but he ain't gonna be kicking a lot because we're gonna be scoring a lot of touchdowns. You don't think Green Bay never heard that? Detroit? Minnesota? Oh, you think you better just come in here and do that? Let your play work. And I know Fred, your son play. And I know the first thing you would say, but we ain't got to do all that talking. They gonna stay on the field.
Right.
LaFred gonna make his strip sacks and his hits. You ain't got to go make a page. No, let that play work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes players put pressure on themselves. Then we gonna see is that gonna come to fruition. And if it don't, we gonna come on this podcast. Fred gonna cook you. I'ma cook you, and Derek gonna cook
you. Right. Facts.
I'm just telling you, want to say that piece.
G. That's a great point. I agree with G, and I think that's for young players all the way up to the pros. Let your play speak. Let your play speak. This internet has put people out here where you just talking so damn much that is ridiculous. So, G, that was a great point, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go through quickly here. Green Bay might be the real deal once everything get going. They look great. Kansas City, they're in turmoil. They got a lot of injuries. They ain't got the receiver. You know, if Kelsey gonna be your guy, that's over with. You know what I mean? Worthy ran into him, got hurt. They got some problems over there. Andy Reid is to the point where even the play calling not gonna get you out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Justin Herbert looked great first game. So I can't wait to see him do more. Derrick Henry, glory Jesus. The dude is just getting better and better what he did, 164 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson looked great as well. But I do want to say this point as well before we get off of here. The Ravens defense is not like the Ravens defense back in the day. Let's be honest, right? When you're putting up 40-something points with the Bills offense, I like Josh Allen. That's not enough though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at Shakir, Keon Coleman. These guys, Keon Coleman still got to prove himself. We don't know if Shakir
had a good game.
He's not a 1. You know what I'm saying? So, I look at James Cook and Josh Allen as majority of the offense. So that's what we got to tone in. Roquan is getting old. He the weight on him. You can tell what's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's over. So I'm looking at him. Secondary, Malachi Starks looked great. I think he was flying over the field.
Yes.
We talked about Malachi. Cal Hamilton is still that guy. Marlon Humphrey is old. Nate Wiggins, it looked okay. You know what I mean? But they got to get their stuff together. But let's talk about the elephant in the room real quick. Did Daniel Jones just need to change the scenery? Did he just need to change the scenery? Well, you picked the Colts, and that's why G won this weekend. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that one last. But the Colts, I didn't see that. They didn't score until the fourth quarter. And that's why I said that was. Is that what we saying? Because people talking about, man, Anthony Richardson, he younger than that. You younger. He just might not be the answer for that position. You know what I mean? Anthony Richardson is a freak of nature. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what happens after that. But I am gonna say this, man. Give me 1 second here. Yep, I'm just gonna say this here, y'all. That game right there, 30-0, man. For Daniel Jones to do what he did right there, man. I'm looking forward to seeing the Colts, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Jaguars too. Jaguars handled business. ETN looked good the other day. I'm mad at the Panthers. That was my sleeper team. That offense looked terrible, man. So go ahead, G. I'm gonna let you go ahead and end it real quick.
Fred, what did I tell you in the offseason when he went over there? When Daniel Jones went to the Colts, what did I say? I said it's over for Richardson.
Yeah.
He wasn't even a starter. I say it's over.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts is the most slept on offense in the league. I'm telling you. They got pieces there, and all they needed was a solid quarterback, just somebody solid. Right. If a guy like Geno, I would have loved for Shador to go there. Loved it because everything was in right there for him. Running back Taylor, he probably top 3, top 4, 5.
Pittman.
Downs.
Pierce.
You got the tight end from the Penn State.
You got Alec Pierce. Yeah, you got the tight end from.
You got Pierce.
Yeah.
Like, bro, and they got that boy from Texas.
Oh yeah, yep. I got him. Yeah, they got some.
Bro, I said Daniel Jones is gonna go there and ball because it's a small market. The expectations not as high.
Right.
So I ain't got no pressure like New York. And New York ain't putting nothing around him. But Saquon was hurt. But now I got somebody I can work with. I'm in Indianapolis. It's calm. It's not fast. I got weapons. He can throw the ball. He can run. Now, that RPO look a little different with Taylor, don't it?
Yeah.
Then you can throw off of it too, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Remember what I said, Fred?
Nah, G, that's okay. You did. You did say you was a bright point on, and that's what I'm gonna end right here, y'all. I took the under on Pittsburgh and the New York Jets. That was crazy. Justin Fields looked great. Aaron Rodgers looked good. I can't wait for our division games. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be exciting to see, man. That game right there. Garrett Wilson. The battle with Jalen Ramsey and Garrett Wilson. You know what I mean? Like, Justin Fields, like, he looked good. He looked comfortable in that offense, man. I just can't wait to see what's gonna come next, y'all. So let me ask you guys, since we live here, man, should we go ahead and touch on the Bengals, or should we just go to the next? Because I know we touched on the Bengals a little bit here. But y'all really trying to indulge in the Bengals?
We can go to the next one.
We go to that.
Derek laid the smack down.
Yeah.
He was there, fellas. Fans, he was there in the end zone with his shirt off. Doing a boogaloo. Oh my God, what I thought. This gotta stop. Granny.
Hey, let's say this though. Shamar Stewart is a freak of nature. Miles Murphy, either get it together.
No, they said Miles Murphy finna start getting more snaps. They said Miles Murphy, they feel he played great.
He looked all right. He looked all right. He looked all right. Trey Henderson still looked like who he was. You know what I mean? Logan Wilson, I think let's say this though. Hold on. Demetrius Knight. Shout out to you, youngin. You was flying over that field. He is one. Hey, listen, he gonna be special. He is gonna be special. I know he's an older rookie, but that kid know how to play football, man. So I cannot wait. Derek, I agree with you. Taylor Britt, what the hell was you doing when Jared Jeudy did hit you with that route? You not even backpedaling. You was so flat foot. Like what do you? I don't even want to touch base on him.
They said he was trying to meet you at Love.
Hey, TV, put that stick down, dog. All right, y'all, look, we're going to go here next, man. Ryan Clark versus Peter Schrager. I don't know if y'all seen it, so I'm going to go over it real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and let G start. Ryan Clark, what's the show with Greeny on ESPN? I don't watch it. The first show that come on in the morning.
Is it NFL in the morning?
Get up,
my bad.
So, Peter Schrager, which is one of the top journalists at ESPN, I think top journalists in the world, whatever, covering NFL, he had an opinion, right? Ryan Clark basically said that's a person that never played opinion, not a player's opinion. And he got some scrutiny from that, right? All weekend, people was taking few shots at Ryan Clark. I'm not the biggest fan. I like Ryan Clark as a man. I think He's very intelligent. I just think sometimes the situation with Cam Newton kind of rubbed me the wrong way with him because I kind of call some hypocrites, it being a kind of hypocrite, right? Because, what you say on the internet is what you say on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go away from it. You feel me? So, there's a few things that, but that's neither here or there because everybody has their opinion. So shout out to Ryan Clark and shout out to Peter Schrager. But, G, man, tell me what you think about this. What you think about this situation, man? And guys that we played, right? We might have not played at that level. Well, we played football, we played basketball. I think we should be able to have an opinion about things that we see, even if we haven't played at that level. How do you feel about like us, like people that have opinions that might have not played in the league at that level? That's basically the question I got.
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with what Ryan said. I think it's overblown. I think it's more personal attack. Everybody gonna see the game from a different view. Experience is experience. He can give his take. He just ain't have to get too emotional about it and blew it up. But yeah, Ryan, in a way, I'm just being fair. In a way, was basically saying you just saying something of what you see, but I played the position. Those are different pair of eyes. But I heard Ryan say, there wasn't a personal attack. Said he was saying it for himself. See, that's the part they're not even saying. But yeah, can a person who played the game sound arrogant and cocky because of his point of view? Yeah, especially if a person who didn't play in the way we receive it. But Ryan is more brash and bold with his. He don't bite his tongue. He kept a chip on his shoulder. Like he said, he wasn't drafted. So he coming into another business and talking about a sport he played and won. And when he disagreed with the guy, that's when he threw his title out there. Like, that's going to be everybody's go-to. I'd have heard Shannon Sharp say it, the Skip. Well, Shannon, you this and that. He said, well, Skip, I played. You think I know I lined up across Derek Thomas, Lawrence Taylor, and them at the time? I know something. So that's his stance. But Skip don't take it like that. And a lot of people don't like Ryan because he speak up for Angel Reese. And he speak up for a lot of black culture stuff. And he was the only black guy on that panel at that time. No, I think Woody was on there. My bad. I'm sorry, audience. And he be speaking sometimes too emotionally. And then he getting caught up. I'm an advocate of watching the pivot. And I see him say stuff on there too as well. And he quick to say he'll fight anybody. And sometimes they don't even be called for it. But he wanted to check dude so bad that he used his title in a way to throw the weight. And like your point don't mean nothing for real because you just an advocate fan and a journalist. I'm a guy that plays, so when I speak, I'm right. I'm going to be right. So I saw some of the stuff they were saying about him. It was just more personal attack because a lot of people don't like him. They said they want him fired. They want him suspended. They need to reevaluate him. I done heard worse on ESPN, more than just throwing weight. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. It's a give and take of depending on what side, but I understand both. Mike.
That's a great perspective. Definitely trying to, being able to balance it out and kind of see both perspectives from both ways. So, DC, what you think about the situation?
All it is just reminds you, like, at the end of the day, you played the game. You might know a little bit more. I'm an analyst over here at ESPN, one of the top analysts. It shows you. I don't care about what you did in the NFL. You working over here at ESPN. It ain't about what was said, it's who said it. It's all about ESPN is making a lot of stuff over there about race, man. It's becoming a race war over there at ESPN. Ryan Clark being like a black man, like Greg said, he speak up for the people. He speak up for the culture. When you start to talk like that, now you become aggressive. You become scared. They start to fear you. Guess what? The way I can get you out there, I'm going to fire you. Like G said, people calling for your job. It's like, I got an opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. It's a show we debate on. But it's about control, man. I feel it's all a power thing. And I think Ryan Clark, one of those guys that speak up, that ain't going to bite his tongue. And that can come back to hurt you sometimes. So you just got to, I feel like you just continue to be who you is. And if that go elsewhere, you got your own, like the podcast, like G said, the pivot, just work there. Do what Shannon started. Go start your own brand. Get people to follow y'all. You know, we watch this stuff just like they do. We play this game just like they do. If you look at the NFL, it's more us in there than it is of them. We are these sports. Basketball the same way. It's us. We the entertainment. We getting played to shut up and dribble or shut up and go catch a ball, as they say. But if you got your opinion, voice your opinion, and just be whoever it is that you want to use. But you got to also understand that them white guys have the leverage. You see Shannon Sharp, he was over there with Skip. You see this here. So they got the leverage. We don't have that leverage because I feel it's the color of our skin. People say we aggressive or we this, and that, just by the words we say. So that's it for me.
Nah, DT. I definitely understand. I mean, we living in America where the president is dealing with is trying to divide us, right? You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff going on, man. So on that end, I'm gonna say this, man. Listen, my only problem with Ryan Clark is why you ain't never said that shit to Greeny. That nigga ain't played nothing. Greeny has been a journalist, right? Greeny ain't. I don't remember hearing about Greeny playing in the NFL. I don't remember Greeny, I don't, and that's just me. I don't know the background of Greeny, but I don't think he played at that level. I think there's been people that cover it, right? Like a guy like Skip Bayless that's been covering it for a while and had an opinion. I think Skip started with the Cowboys, and I could be wrong. And I remember Stephen A. starting. Yeah, I remember Stephen A. starting out there with AI, covering AI in Philly. John Chaney back in the day, and I know Stephen A. played Division I ball in college at the HBCU basketball. You know what I mean? So I think he understands, getting to that level of, playing against. Because if you played D1, you probably played against guys that played in the NBA as well. So that's pretty much how that works. My biggest thing is that I understand where Ryan Clark is coming from. Ryan Clark saying, listen, I'm looking at it through the helmet. I'm looking at it through the visor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at it from where I played this position and what I would have did at this position. This is the reason why the pivot's working, because we got Fred Taylor, we got Crowder, guys that did play this game and played years in the NFL. You know what I mean? I think the trajectory right now, they say 2 to 3 years is the most years that anybody plays in the NFL, right? That's like the median. You know what I mean? Dealing with injuries and different things like that. So when we get to see guys that play longer than 10 years, 12 years, is really a blessing. And it's also somebody that like to play the game, like my boy Jordan Hicks. Shout out to Jordan Hicks for retiring this year. Lakota East killer right there.
West.
He with the West. Yeah, West. I'm sorry, West killer there. And shout out to Jordan, man, from the city, man. But what I'm gonna say is that what Peter Schrager got to realize too is that we are allowed to. Ryan Clark is allowed to say that to you. It doesn't diminish what you got to say, because all you got to do is come back and say, Ryan, I understand that, but I've been following this game for years too. It's just like studying anything, right? I don't, if you're good in history, if you're good in math, you can study math long enough that you end up being good at math. You know what I mean? Now the difference is that Ryan Clark got to get it. He played up front, like you said, DT. You brought up Shannon Sharp, right? That's why Shannon was so like confused with Skip, because he like, Skip, I'm a Hall of Famer. Like, I did this at the top level. Like, I know what the hell I'm doing. I have these connections. I know these same people that you say you know. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't dealt with them firsthand. My brother, before he got hurt, would have, was Sterling Sharp was that guy. You know what I mean? Like, he was one of those guys as well. Like, we understand this. We come from this. I played with these guys. I've seen it. I've seen, Tom Brady develop. I played with some of the best get some of the best defenses, and I played on one of the best offenses. I played with one of the best quarterbacks ever. So, it do weigh a lot. You know what I mean? My cousin Joe played in the league. You think I'm about to tell him something about the NFL? You know what I'm saying? He gonna all rip to me. Me and him, now I'm gonna have my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have my opinion off rip. You know what I mean? About what I feel like. What I feel like. But at the end of the day, they did play at a certain level. So I think it's tiers to it. Like Meek said, it's levels to it, right? You know what I mean? It's different levels to it. But we watch the game as well. We study the game as well, and people and we got passion for the game as well. So I don't think that G opinion is different than Ryan Clark opinion than Peter Schrager opinion. You know what I mean? I just think that ESPN has to understand is that you if you want to have this platform has to go towards the podcast way, because that's the wave now. That's where people making money. I don't even watch ESPN no more. You know what I mean? But I watch Pivot. I watch Shannon Sharp when he do his interviews. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to say is that Todd McShay got his own podcast now. You know what I mean? Like Mel Kiper doing his thing. Like everybody, Stephen A doing his thing. You don't have to watch ESPN no more to get the news or get the sports or get good opinions. You can come watch Making the Right Play podcast. I'm a plug us. You can come watch us, and you can get some great opinions from
Damn right.
knowledgeable that got different perspectives. You know what I mean? So I think Ryan Clark got to understand that, and Ryan Clark just under heat, period, because he, like you said, G, he said what he want to say. You know what I mean? No holds barred, and
they don't like that. They don't like that.
You can't control them, right?
I got one question.
Yes, sir.
What's the dude's name that was the kicker for the Indianapolis Colts? They got his own show.
Pat McAfee.
You think if Pat McAfee would have said that to him, they would have asked for his job?
No, not at all.
So we know where that's coming from, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, but that's all. Because if
Nah.
Pat McAfee say, "Well, I played," I would have read the comments. I bet it wouldn't have said tear up his contract.
Oh no, for sure.
Like Jada just said, when we speak, it's power. I'm done.
No, you right, and okay, DC.
No, I was just telling G out here. He more like Fat Joe. I'm more like Jada.
Nah, he mad. He mad because I told him that. He mad because I told him that. I told him that. He got these stories from downtown. I'm start throwing a flag.
He said he like. Hey, but I will say this, and this is gonna put the cherry on top. Remember when Aaron Rodgers went on Pat McAfee and said that? I'm seeing these guys have these podcasts now that's speaking about sports that never played it. You know what I mean? And remember Pat McAfee and AJ Hawk was like, or that wasn't good in the sport. They look at them like, you know what I mean? Like, are you talking about us? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you talking about guys that actually played, but it might not have been on the level as you?
They got the biggest opinion.
They do. So that's all I'm saying is that I mean, we see one of the greats, Nick Saban, right, on College Game Day now. You know what I mean? Are you going? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if Nick Saban said that, will we really be having this conversation? Hell no. Like, oh, that's Nick Saban. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm trying to say. Again, Ryan, you ain't Troy Polamalu, but you was a great player, man. I'm gonna stand on what I said about you, bro. So look, man, we're gonna go ahead and switch this up, man, real quick, man. We're gonna go off of the sports here. Hey, why morals and principles are missing nowadays? Why are they missing nowadays? What's the reason why people don't have morals and principles anymore? Or why do they not care anymore? G, we're gonna go ahead and start with you, man. What do you think about this nowadays? Why are we lacking in this area?
Because it's easy to buy somebody now. You know, you can buy a person to give up their morals and principles because money is ruling everything. It's about the cash now, so I can value and change your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people don't stand on that, and that's the difference from era. You know, you believe in things. You stood 10 toe down on things you believe in and things you represented. You could buy a person off their square now. So that integrity, principles, morals, the values of all that that's why we talk about the streets. You know, the streets were strong when people stood on principles, morals. Now they get bent. You know what I'm saying? You get a bag to a YN. What's up? What you want me to do? Even a grown person whose life messed up, you know. But that stuff out the door now, because it can be purchased. Money is the new morals and principles. You could be the foulest person. I'm paid though. I got money. I'm rich. I'm up. You know. So that's why I just think it's being bought now. GT.
Me personally, I feel like the morals and principles left when the grandparents left. The upbringing, the way people were being raised. You got to look at these mamas are having babies at an early age. It's babies raising babies. They have no principle. They don't know how to teach this child right from wrong or the standards. How my grandma used to say, hey, 6 o'clock, you be in the house. Or you got to do this. You got to do that. Like before you go outside, hey, you better make sure this house clean. Hey, you know you ain't supposed to take that. But now it's parents encouraging their kids to do stuff. So this one story I got, I was downtown one time. And it's the guy, he older than me, probably in his 50s. He was like, yeah, these niggas better chill out. I had my son come through here and shake everybody up. Come rob the whole block. But it's parents teaching their kids I'm gonna call my son on you. You 50. You want to call your 20-some-year-old son to come around here and rob the block? Where they do that at?
And then when there's a funeral, is he gonna feel bad?
He might be like Jadakiss asked him why. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he is.
Like, but it's
Derek
so crazy.
don't know the truth though. Why? You that dude on Derek, you the dude on Unsolved Mystery with that jacket. Everything happened, you just come pull up. This kid right here, Tab High School, average 21 points a game, 3.5 GPA, gunned down on Clark.
The thing is, man, honestly, I just feel it's just the upbringing. That's got a lot to do with it. Back in the day, you had, grandparents, and raising kids at the same time, but they was raising their grandkids as well. So I feel it's a lot got to do with principles, man, just upbringing. That's the biggest thing. I remember one time, I got another story. My aunt sent us to the store. It was three of them. It was me, my Uncle Frank, and my cousin Wookie. They used to do like tobacco stuff. They used to eat the tobacco stuff, right? Like, you know what I'm talking about? The little snuff coming in the can. So she gave us 25 cents and said split it. So 25 cents between three people, which is 8 cents a piece. We was like 11 years old. So we walked down on Land Street to Walgreens to get the snuff because, you used to be able to take the piece of paper and then a little note and get what you had to get. So in Walgreens, we get there and we stole. We went in there stealing. So we had to go back to the house. And we got back to the house. Somebody by the name of Derek told my aunt we went in there stealing.
Who, Derek, you told?
So this is about morals, the right thing, being brought up the right way. We straighten it out, Greg. So
But did you tell? You told. And you feel good because you smile.
No, Greg, this is an 11-year-old child we talking about here, Greg.
But it's starting to sleep.
Yes, you shouldn't touch things that don't belong to you. Do not take stuff that don't belong to you.
So you told, right?
Simple.
So you told them.
So if that's what you want to call it.
No, you said Derek. I didn't know if you had another uncle named Derek.
I informed my aunt and grandma that we took something out of the store. So
I was just getting clarification. My bad, brother.
When we did that, we ended up getting a whooping, and we had to walk the stuff back down there to this lady that worked in Walgreens by the name of Miss Harmon. And we had to tell Miss Harmon we stole the stuff. Even at my cousin's birthday party, last year he turned 40 years old. He said, I still remember we went down to Walgreens and stole, and you told. We 40 now. Why you still remember that? Like,
you can never forgive somebody that told on you. It never goes away.
You don't steal, Greg.
I've been told on. You do
it. I'm saying, why do you go steal? You're not. It's about morals.
No, it wasn't that I stole, but I'm just saying.
Did Miss Tracy tell you don't touch stuff that don't belong to you?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
We violated.
But there ain't nobody telling
us. We got our ass whooped at the end of the day, and we learned the lesson.
That you wouldn't have got a whooping if somebody wouldn't have told.
Well, sometimes it's just right to do the right thing.
You know what I'm saying? See? Got him.
It's just right to do the right thing sometimes, Greg. You gotta do the right thing.
We got it.
This whole podcast is about making the right play. That's what I did in that sense, Greg. I made.
Did you get a whooping still? So what play you made?
We got two whoopings. One by my aunt, one by my grandma. What do you?
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't get a whooping. We got our ass whooped.
The man was 40 and still confronted you about telling. Like, cuz, remember you told him? You scarred that man. He'd never forgive that.
He ain't gonna never forget that. Especially at 40. But DT, you make a good point because you like, we 40 now. And you see how everybody perspective is different, right? You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, yo people's 40. He like, man, DT, you told. Now, DT, you like, hey, bro, we 40. You know what I'm saying? We grown now. You get what I'm saying? So I get that. But also, that go back to your guy, morals and principles. He's still on his principles. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. You get what I'm saying? He like, shit, I ain't telling that, motherfucker ain't catch me with that Snickers. I'm home. I'm good. I'm home free. Here come the knock at the door, DT.
The morals and ethics. You got to have those too. You got to have some morals. Sure.
You know what? But I'm gonna touch base on this, man. G, you made a great point. Money is ruling a lot of people's decision making nowadays, right? What I can benefit off of monetarily. Now, I think people got to realize too is that we grew up, our dads and our father figures that we grew up around this was what they was built on. Grandpa, you know what I mean? Like they was built, and that's why like I'm so blessed to come. I'm not gonna say my age, right? Because we all know our age, but I was blessed to be around these type of guys. You know what I'm saying? Because the money just ain't move them. I know what's right and I know what's wrong because I seen what was done to me. You know what I mean? I seen, you know, I think our dads understand at you knew at a young age, and also, you know, they dads and they grandpas was like, you know what I mean? Like motherfucker getting smacked in the face for, not coming in when that light come on. It's the principle. I told your ass to be home at 8. I don't care that it's 8:02. I told you to be home before 8. Wow, now your ass sick. You like, damn, this nigga just smacked the fire out of him. You know what I'm saying? But you learned at that time when your word is bond, right? If I told you I was gonna be home at 8, you need to be. Guess what? From that day on, motherfucker was at home at 7:45.
Fred was still playing 21. He was in the cage playing 21. Talking about, look, I got 17.
Hey, if I was playing 21, it was in the backyard. You hear me? Where that man can see like this. Hey, when he at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be some compromise in that situation, but ain't gonna be no compromise with your ass over there on Kennedy when you live on Orchard, my nigga. You gotta get.
You made a good point though, Fred.
Right?
Because
like for real,
the OGs or us that grew up with our fathers, that was being taught and being instilled in us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not making excuses. A lot of these young guys, even young women, like Derek said, the grandmothers, they've been grandmothers young. They're not being taught no more.
Right.
So us that was brought in it, when we don't see it, and then we see the condition these young women and young men living in, no morals, no principles. It's not there. It's not being taught. It's not being instilled. You know, and it's like, dang, where did it fall off? And it plays on this, like, where did this fall off?
It fell off in the generation like that's like my mom and them age, like them people that's in their 50s. They didn't pass the game down. They gave you a pack. They didn't teach you that. Go to school, go do this, go do that. No, they want to have a little nigga out there with a pack. Just for example, I said the guy 50 years old telling this 20-some-year-old, telling people he have his 20-year-old son come and smack the whole block. That's where it went wrong at.
Yeah.
It's lost. The connection is lost. But it's really up to us to try to bring it back. And it's a hard job.
It is a hard job, and I think we all got a part in our hand in that, right? If we dropping people off, if we go on the strength and conditioning, if we working at a school, we trying to spark that one that can maybe lead and help others follow that way. I think also too is that our grandparents was in the church. We were made on Sundays. We was in church. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it was children's church or it was big church, we were at church. Regardless of how what you feel right now is that we were brought up because our parents grew up right is right and wrong is wrong. But our parents was also okay if they was wrong with dealing with the consequences. See, nowadays when people get the consequences, they don't even want to deal with them. That's why we got all this ratting going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you done did this shit. You done got in trouble, and you still don't want to get the consequence. You like, fucking, nah, I got to find a way up out of this shit. I got to find a way. And that's the problem. Our parents was going to stand on that shit. If they was wrong, guess what? They said it. I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I was cool with being wrong. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about, being accountability. And so that's why I said our dads and grandpas and grandmas, that's a gangster to me. They was gangsters for real. You know what I'm talking about? The one that 9 to 5 to get up and go to work every day. If they whooped your ass for no reason, they came back and he might not apologize. You know how our daddies was. They ain't, hey, sorry, son. Nah, they like this. Hey, son, what you want two McDoubles from McDonald's? I'm about to go down to McDonald's. I'm gonna get you a KFC on you. You want a little 3-piece from KFC? You know what I mean? You know that. Hey, that's how my pops was, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, I made a mistake, but he gonna be like, hey, what you want to eat? You know what I mean? Because like, all day, no, you can go ahead and grab this. And I understood it. You know what I'm saying? I understood that was him kind of letting me know that he was kind of wrong and we need to move forward from that point. You know what I mean? So I just think with the kids nowadays, listen, y'all, we about to get into this here now. So let's just talk about it real quick. Is money the root of all evil? We hear this. We all kind of understand the religion, and we Christian, and we heard this for a long time. Is money the root of all evil? DT, I'm gonna go ahead and let you start real quick and let G cook. DT, what do you think here?
Money only control people that want to be controlled. That's it.
That's it.
Money
Right.
only control people that want to be controlled. Money don't move me. Money is a material thing to me. Like I will give my last dollar to somebody, like because I don't care about money. Like that is horrible. Like money control the people that want to be controlled. Those the people that let money becomes evil to them. Like that's it. Not to people like myself. That's the same person. You know. That's a pure-hearted person. That money means nothing to me.
Oh,
I don't. I
man, be
don't.
quiet.
I don't value the money like that, and even just in this last couple months, I took a couple losses for a couple thousands of dollars from people that's close to me, like that's close to me. But I
Oh,
let,
well, yeah.
but
Yeah,
I
I know what you're
let
talking
that,
about.
yeah, I let that stuff go. Like, guess what? It'll come back. Like I don't worry about that because it's something that can be replaced. I don't worry about the money or none of that, man. It's a lot of people that money does control, and money does turn people evil.
Mm-hmm.
Money, that's why the families fight. You see, when we had deaths in family, somebody got that big insurance policy, they got their 401k, that pension. It's 3 or 4 kids. I witnessed it. People go through it about money.
Mm.
I mean,
People go through it about money, man. I'm telling you. But that's the people that's already in them, man. It that type of heart, and when you get to coming to money and people get to doing that, nah, that's people that money can control. Like G said, people are being brought. Those are the evil people. That's the people that money can control, man.
Mm.
Not me.
That's a bar, DT. Nah, we appreciate that. That definitely what you started off with. G, what you thinking, man? Money to root all evil. What's up? What's up? What you thinking?
nah, it ain't the root of all evil. It's the people who, like Derek said, it's the people who let it run them. It's the people who could be bought. Those people dangerous. Some people are dangerous. You know, you can use money, man, like on these podcasts. You listen to a lot of these women, first thing they say, provide. When you say provide, what is it? Hand.
Yeah.
Hand is money. It's about pay this, pay that. Pay this, pay this. That ain't no true love. If I gotta always be there to pay this and pay this for you, or for you to like me, that makes that woman evil. You know, and we see it daily, man. A little $500, $600 to get somebody smoked, get somebody killed, breaking
Fact.
somebody's house, breaking somebody's car, punch this dude. I mean, there's a lot of people out here broke too. So they feel like, money gonna make everything good. Money don't clean your soul. Because you are who you are. It's just gonna enhance who you are,
Mm.
who you really are. You can't disguise it enough. Some people use money to cover up their soul by buying clothes, certain logos, to
Mm.
cover up pain.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Fred said, we is our age. We didn't see the lot. We didn't see what money destroyed. Like Derek said, family. It's wheels right now that's tearing families apart because a certain person in their family died and got a certain amount of money in their account, and this person got to issue it out. Got to issue it out. You get the piece, but you mad because they gave it to this person to pass this certain amount of money out because you wanted to keep a certain amount. You're not getting this much. Who is you? This, and that. Family's been torn apart. Ain't no more barbecues or nothing because of money. There's people right now had best friends that borrowed money and they fell out because it wasn't giving back.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So a 30-year, 20-year, 15-year friendship is tore apart because of some green paper. Right now, I got another one. They say money the root of all evil, right? Well, then why do churches need it?
Mm.
And
Oh,
then, hold on, I got one more. Did a famous black preacher held some people hostage for money?
Yeah, he wanted to pay their tithes.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what it was. Okay,
Mm.
that's all I got, Mr. Fred.
Yeah, G.
Derek.
Go ahead, DT. Go ahead, real
But
quick.
you do know some churches need that money to. They got outreaches that they do. So the church I went to in Georgia, it was called Hopewell Missionary Baptist Church. They had a thing where you had an annual meeting where you could see the whole budget, and you could see all the money that was spent, and you could see where the church was at, and the church wasn't borrowing no money because you know, they had members that poured into it, but they was doing outreach. They was doing all types of sober living houses. They was doing stuff, pouring back into the community. But they also had, you know, of course, sponsors and stuff like that too to help them out. So some churches need the money for the programs to give out to the programs.
They're doing what they're supposed to do. Nah,
some are actually doing the right thing.
Respect.
Yeah. And that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna start mine off with. I'm gonna do quick. Proverbs 23:4-5. Don't wear yourself out to get rich because you know better. Stop. As soon as your eyes fly to it, it disappears, for it makes wings for itself. It flies like the eagle to the sky. Money is a tool. It's not. And that's why I agree with both of y'all. Is that it's all about how you utilize it. And it's all about how you see it, right? Yeah. Because most of the people that come from money, right? You get the, like I always talk about when we go to school, right? We go to school first day, right? We got fly kicks on, Air Force Ones, pearly white, Jordans, fresh. You know what I mean? We got with
other people come with shoes they already had.
Hey, white, what the white dudes doing? What the white? I'm talking about the ones that got money. I'm talking about doctors, lawyers, Vans, dirty as shit. So, you know what I mean? Shirt ain't iron. You know, he ain't getting no haircut. You get what I'm saying? Because you see what I'm saying? So that's I remember going through high school and, you know, and I didn't understand it at that time. I'm like, what's to him? Until they daddy pulling up in a drop top BMW, taking them home to the crib. We getting on the metro. Oh, okay.
And they got lunch tickets. We got lunch tickets.
We got lunch tickets. AG. And so that's what I'm saying at the end of the day. It's all about what you make it. You know what I mean? If you're utilizing it to do things that you're not supposed to be doing, if you playing in the, like Big Bank, man, he said something the other day. He said, you cannot be the seasoning to the devil's gumbo. You cannot be one of the seasonings to the devil's gumbo. AG. Listen, when I heard that, I said, that is deep, man. Like, you gotta be able to stand on what you gotta. That goes back to morals and principles. You stand on what you believe in, not what they can pay you. How many times we done work jobs, right? I done been places that paid me well, but I didn't fuck with the people. It wasn't the best place for me. My mental health wasn't right. You know what I mean? The payback was good, but I wasn't. I learned to be go places where you celebrate it, not tolerate it. You know what I mean? And that just, you know, because you can't pay for a peace of mind.
Nope.
A peace of mind worth $100,000. You hear me? You get what I'm saying? $1 million.
No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely.
When I wake up in the morning and I enjoy what I do, that is worth $100 million, bro. Because you're gonna be able to give your all to what you love to do, what your passion is. You know what I'm saying? So I think people gotta realize this, because the money gonna come. When you doing something that you love, the money gonna come. You're gonna have so many opportunities to get a bag. It ain't gonna make no sense. You're gonna be like, damn, I ain't even realize, you know what I mean? I didn't even realize this was going, you know, that these type of situations was gonna be able to come my way. So I think that at the end of the day, it's like you said, G, you made a great point. With the churches, right? We got guys like Creflo Dollar. You don't need a jet. You know what I mean? I mean, Eddie Long sick ass. Well, you know what I mean? I don't know what was going on down there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? But DT, you got a point. It is some places, and I think that's why you got to do your due diligence. You got to do your research. You got to be able to make sure that you know, wherever you attended, that they are on the same track that you're on. You know what I mean? That's why it's a bunch of churches. You can find people that's actually doing the right thing. It's pastors that actually care about other people in the community and getting out in the community and pouring this money into them, making sure kids got uniforms, making sure kids got places to come after school. They got gyms in there. They got hoop teams. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the baseball, different things that they're doing during the week. They make sure that we're doing something productive. So you're definitely correct. But there's also people that are utilizing God to be able to make a living, and that's the problem. Because you're supposed to have faith in God. Your followers gonna make sure you don't have to ask for you really don't have to ask for the bread, because people gonna want to be able to gift it to you because of what you're doing for them, or what you're doing for their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it only take a couple people. You know what I mean? It only take a couple people, especially, you know, people that got deep pockets or so. You know what I mean? That might want to do this. But I just think at the end of the day is that we dealing with a lot of people, especially in our culture. Let's just be honest. G, you said it. They all about a sign. Louis V. I'll pay $1,500 for that. You won't even pay $1,500 to get new tires. You won't even get your goddamn teeth fixed, but you got a motherfucking Gucci bag. It don't, you know what I mean? That's what we dealing with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying right now, I can pull up a picture of Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos. I don't even know what suit he got on.
Target.
It's black.
They go to Target.
He ain't got a yeah, exactly. He ain't
no,
got.
They go to Target.
He go to Target. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm wearing Wrangler jeans. I'm worth a bill. You got on $1,500 jeans.
Magic Johnson said he was in circles, right, with billionaires. They was on a yacht. He said, I'm thinking we got to talk about deals. They said, Mr. Johnson, we don't talk about money. We know everybody here on this boat got it. That ain't even a conversation no more. We talking about how you been. You been good. How's your family? How's the kids? How your son? You know how, the topic is not money. It's health. It's how your grandkids doing. This is our getaway. Magic was like, I was at a place in life where that shouldn't even be a topic no more. We came here to get away from the money. We got people at home taking care of that. This is to clear your mind. Pick your feet up. And he was like, wow. So how things going with the such and such? Imagine, we don't talk about that. This is to get away. This is what we do. The money is when we go back home. This took place, Mr. Johnson. This was moved over here. The Dodgers took this percentage and went and got this free agent. And I was like, wow, that's powerful. And Magic said, I ain't never been in a circle like that, where the topic wasn't money. Because that's all he was doing by getting another business, investing in this. No, we don't talk about that. That's not a conversation when you're here.
Especially when you get to that level, right? Because I think Jay-Z talked about that too, where he said when he went back home, right, to visit family, he was coming to get solace, right? He was coming to get that old nostalgia feel where, you eating, you capping with your boys, playing cards, drinking a little bit.
Yeah, not cousins asking for money and all
that. Exactly. And so Uncle Gas like, man, hey, if you give me 10,000, I promise I'll be able to make 50,000. He said, well, how you gonna make 50,000? You ain't even got $500. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay was, you know what I mean? Jay, he like, okay, I didn't, because I didn't did it. I understand what it take. You don't understand what it take because you still asking me for money. I ain't seen your ass in 5 years. You see what I'm saying? It's a different. Jay gonna respect you when he like this. Damn, you doing you training? Oh, okay, I see you training. Oh, you got that? You work for the city too? Okay, I might lend G the bag. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Because he getting up, he getting what he got to do. He training, he making it. He has streams of income. So I might not mind investing in the gym for you. Hey, I got you because I know that he working. It's a different when your ass sitting on the motherfucking corner. The same corner I done rolled up. It's been 15 years. Your ass on that same corner, gambling. You got that motherfucking mad dog, what they call the old dog, whatever they got.
MD 2020.
See, Derek know. Derek know. See, Derek know.
Yeah, I'm old school. Got a couple old schools.
Hey, look, man, this was a great topic. Look, but we're going to get to the fun part, y'all. We're going to get to the fun part. Hey, NFL picks week 2, man. Listen, y'all. I got to go over week 1, man. I got to give it up to G, man. G won last week, man. He was 10 out of 16, man. He picked some teams that went through. So let's go ahead and cover it up.
Appreciate it.
We're going to continue adding up on this thing. So we starting at this part right here. So I'm just going to let you know who lost last week and who won, and then we're going to go into who we got this week, okay? So I'm going to go over all 3 picks, okay? So Greg picked the Cowboys to win. Cowboys didn't win. We watched that, right? We picked the Chiefs to win. Chiefs didn't win. Greg came through with the Cardinals to win. He came through with the Colts to win. Colts is what solidified him for the win because we all had the same picks. We took Steelers to win, Bengals, Buccaneers, 49ers, Broncos, Packers, Rams, Vikings. That's what put G over the top.
So G got 2. I took Atlanta on one of those too, I think.
Yeah, you took Atlanta.
Because you used to stay down there. I know why you took them. Think you slick.
DT, you took Philly, Chiefs, Cardinals, Dolphins, Patriots, Steelers, Commanders, Jaguars, Bengals, Falcons. You took the Seahawks, Broncos, Lions, Texans, Bills, Vikings. Okay, so you were 9 out of 16, and I tied with you. So I took the Chargers. The Chargers what kept me in the game because I took the Chargers over the Chiefs.
Damn good pick.
Chargers, Cardinals, Commanders, Bengals, Buccaneers, 49ers, Broncos, Rams, Vikings. Okay. So we all took the Ravens. We lost on that.
No, I took Buffalo.
Oh, you took Buffalo. I'm sorry. You took Buffalo. Yeah, I'm sorry. You got the Bills. Yeah, you got the Bills. Me and G took the Ravens. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm actually I forgot. Yeah, so I took the Packers, Chargers, Cardinals, Commanders, Bengals, Buccaneers, 49ers, Broncos, Packers, Rams, Vikings. And
Did we do the Bears? We didn't even get to the Bears, did we?
Vikings won. Vikings won.
Oh.
So we gonna go through this week. G, you 10-16 right now. Me and DT are tied. G, we gonna go ahead and let you start here, okay?
Okay.
Let's see here. Give me 1 second.
What does it take to be number one? 2 is not a winner, and 3 no one remembers. Coming for you, little Greg.
That's cool. You know how do you know? Go ahead. I'm ready.
We got Thursday night, which is gonna be a good one. Commanders versus Packers.
God.
At Green Bay. Who you taking?
I'm gonna take the
Packers. Rams versus Titans in Tennessee.
Did Matthew Stafford the quarterback?
Yeah, he played.
I'm gonna go with the
Rams. Jaguars, Bengals at who they? We got the Browns at the Ravens. Bills at the Jets.
I'm gonna go Bills.
Patriots and Dolphins. At Miami. In Miami.
I'm gonna go Miami.
49ers, Saints.
49ers. Ooh. Brock Purdy them playing?
I think Purdy playing.
I'm gonna go with the Niners. I'm gonna go with the Niners.
Giants, Cowboys. Bears, Lions in Detroit.
Lions.
Seahawks, Steelers.
Seattle.
Broncos, Colts.
Broncos.
Panthers, Cardinals. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with
Arizona.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Eagles, Chiefs in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Falcons, Vikings in Minnesota.
Falcons.
Buccaneers, Texans Monday night.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with the
Bucks. And we got 2 games on Monday night. We got the Chargers and the Raiders. And Las Vegas.
I'm gonna go with Vegas.
Okay. Bet. I got
and
you.
Who else? You said it's 2?
Yeah, that was it. So we got Monday night, Buccaneers and Texans, and then we got the Chargers and the Raiders.
Okay.
All right. I got you down, G. DT, right. You ready? Commanders and Packers in Lambeau.
Give me Green Bay.
Rams and Titans in Tennessee.
Give me Tennessee.
Jaguars and Bengals, who they?
You ain't got to question that.
Browns and Ravens in Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore.
Bills and Jets in New York.
Give me Buffalo.
Patriots, Dolphins, and Miami.
Give me New England.
49ers and Saints.
49ers.
Giants and Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Bears and Lions in Detroit.
Give me Ben to go back for the upset. I'm rolling with the Bears.
I like that pick. Seahawks and Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Gotta go with Pitt.
Broncos and Colts in Indianapolis.
Give me Bo.
Panthers and Cardinals in Arizona.
I'm rolling with the Cards.
Eagles and Chiefs in Kansas City.
Can't beat them there. Give me Kelsey.
Falcons and Vikings in Minnesota.
Give me Minnesota.
Buccaneers and Texans in Houston.
I'm taking H-Town. Because we knocking the boots. And I'm taking Chargers over Raiders.
Chargers over Raiders? All right, bet. That's a good one. I got you down, DT. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go here. We're going to go Commanders and Packers. I'm rolling with the Packers. That's my team this year. sleeper. Rams and the Titans. I'm going Rams. For sure. Jaguars and Bengals. Come on now. Who they? Browns and Ravens. Ravens by a landslide. Bills and Jets. I'm going with the Jets. That is my upset of the week right there. We back in New York. They played a tough game. I think the defense is there, but we going to see. I just wanted to put one of my sleepers. Patriots and Dolphins. I'm going with New England. 49ers and the Saints. 49ers. Giants and Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys for the first win. Bears and Lions. I'm going Detroit. Seahawks and the Steelers. Seahawks played pretty good the other day, but I'm gonna go with the Steelers at the crib. Broncos and the Colts. I'm gonna go with Broncos. Bo Nix. Panthers and Cardinals. I'm going with Cardinals. Eagles and Chiefs. I'm going with the Eagles. Falcons and Vikings. I'm going Minnesota. Go to 2-0. Buccaneers and Texans. I'm going Baker Mayfield. You see him on the commercials. And then I'm going Chargers and the Raiders. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the Chargers this year, man. I like the Chargers. I think they set to do something. I'm going Chargers, man. Monday night.
Then they better not run it up.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
So I got us locked in again, y'all. If anybody's watching that wants to get in on this, let us know. Definitely send us our picks, send y'all picks over. We'll read them off on the pod. You know what I mean? If you want to join in, let us know. We just doing this for some fun here, man. We gonna see who on point here, man. G got.
No, we ain't doing this for fun. People like to eat.
They like to eat. Oh, what you trying to do then? What you trying to do?
I thought it was a $25 gift card.
Oh, that is 25. That's right. I'm sorry. Hey, Fed, $25 gift card. $25 gift card. $25 gift card. DT reminded me. I'm sorry, y'all. So listen, $25 gift card at the end of the season. Whoever wins, get all the gift cards. All right. So get it to one of your places, one of your favorite places. We add it in. We see what we do. Again, G Clark won week 1, y'all. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and stand down.
Bro.
All right, we ain't far behind. We're gonna see what's going on. So listen, guys. This was episode 18, man. It was another good one, man.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
G, man. Give us something for the rest of the week, man. Since it's the middle of the week.
Be safe. Get up. You got a job, go to work, be on time. Get the kids off to school. And it's a big fight coming up Saturday. Bud versus Canelo. So, real sports fan, I know it's going to divide the house. Mexican people going to go with Canelo. Blacks going to roll with Bud.
Yeah.
But it ain't got to be like that. If you're a real boxing fan, you can go for Canelo. You a Mexican, you can go for Bud. Right. Enjoy the festivities Saturday. And I know when we get back here, y'all know we're going to have something to talk about. Appreciate the love, the follow. We're sending the DT.
Hey, man, listen, we just want to say, hey, man, it's the middle of the week coming up here, hump day. Don't hump nothing. Hey, unless you're going to hump at work, so let's just do that, But I just want to thank, all you people for coming along, on this journey. We appreciative of you people because we can't do it without y'all. We look forward to coming here each and every week to be able to bring the content and everything. So just as you guys continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And we want to do what our people did, continue to put on for our city, like Jeezy said, man.
No, for sure. Hey, real quick, before I go, G, Canelo or Bud, we gonna come back to this.
Canelo.
DT, what you thinking?
Bud's shoulder messed up, so the fight might not happen. So it's up in the air.
What?
Is that what they saying?
They saying his shoulder been dragging him for the last 10 weeks, this whole time through camp. So the fight might not happen, but that there. I'm still gonna go with Bud. I'm still gonna go with Bud.
Where y'all see that at?
I ain't see that. I'll go see DC said.
You got to check. I got inside sources here, man. I'm like Shefty. But yeah, I'm gonna take Bud here. But check into that, Greg. They saying the fight might not happen because he got shoulder issues.
Okay. Hey, listen, y'all. I want to say this, man. It's the middle of the week, man. One thing I want to say is, listen, y'all. If you need help, mental help, any type of help, please ask for it, y'all. We got too much going on in the city. DT touched base on the lady that passed away in Millville, unfortunately, due to stuff. People are dealing with mental illness. Somebody in Chicago just shot their baby mama on the way to work because of some type of situation, some love triangle. Listen, y'all, we got a lot of mental health issues going on out here. If you need help, it's okay to ask for help. kids. It's okay. If you need help in school, right, you're going to ask the teacher, right? You get some tutoring. You know what I mean? Get some help, man. Ask for help. If you don't know where to ask for help, man, there's places around that could possibly help you. Let's you know, and if there's some places in Cincinnati that people need some help, we'll put some links in the bottom of our YouTube so you can, be able to, be able to contact and possibly get some help, y'all. So that's the number one thing I want to say, man, because I want my people to be here. You know what I mean? I want my people to be able to strive for greatness. It's a reason why, too many people playing God and not understanding how important it is for them to be here one-on-one. Y'all got kids, y'all got family that love you, you got friends that love you, and you part of everybody's a puzzle piece, part of the big picture, man. So we need everybody here. Also, man, continue to make the right play. And by making the right play is making sure you like that button, comment, share, subscribe. We don't care where we go. We clearly on the internet, y'all. So whatever, any type of feedback, we love it, man. I know G working on some merch for us, so we got some merch coming for you guys, man. Also, man, Sunday, man, if y'all want to catch us, man, I don't know what the fellas, I'm gonna talk to them, man. We tailgating, we back in the city, man. We in Cincinnati, man. Listen, we outside, man. So you could definitely tap in with us, man. We just want to appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. We on episode 18, y'all. We on episode 18, man. We just appreciate it, and it's love, man. And so I don't want to hold you guys up too much, man. But again, man, Making the Right Play podcast, man. We will see you next week, man. Hey, we out, baby. Peace.
Peace.